Good morning, everybody. Gosh, I look a hot mess, and I know it. But I have been up half the night with my mother-in-law. The other half of the night, I feel like I've been up with the puppy and my Nellie. We discovered you can't feed both of them at the same time in the same room. And you can't let them both out to pee at the same time, or you have a chase on your hands. I'm dying for coffee. But first I have to get the puppy to pee, gotta get him to eat, and he's whining like an nincompoop. And then I have to make breakfast for my mother-in-law, so coffee will be late in coming, and I don't have my creamer here, so I don't know what I'm gonna use. I don't like milk in my coffee. Ugh. Sorry, I just can't do it. It's weak. But anyway, I don't know what the temperature is out here, but it's not bad. It feels like about 40 or something. It's really warm compared to home in the morning. But next time I see you, hopefully I'll look better. Ha! And I'll have had coffee and breakfast. Talk to you in a bit. Hi guys, I'm taking a quick mental break. Just took a walk with my mother-in-law. You know, for 87, she goes. She hasn't had it easy. She's broken a hip from falling. She's just very unstable on her feet, so she uses a walker wherever she goes. So it was a long mile. We're talking like 45-minute mile. But she used to walk around town that they live in and through the village like every day, a couple times a day, and people were wondering where she was. So we like to let her take walks around. She just has to take someone with her for safety. It's beautiful here right now. Sun's shining. Cool breeze, but it's not cold compared to home. It's nice. You know, it's just... So my breakfast this morning was my coffee with the 3 tablespoons of French vanilla creamer. I had 4 of the Shady Brook Farms turkey breakfast sausage. Those were really good. They remind me kind of a sausage that we used to make growing up. I had made a big pan of 3 eggs with onions and peppers, and I split that, 4 ways. So I had a 4th of that. That still came up as 2 points. I had 1 of the sweet potato muffins that my mother-in-law insisted that we bake because they were in her cupboard. To give her something to do. She doesn't eat it, really. She sends it home with everybody and for the people that come and stay with her. So she insisted we make those this morning, so I made them. They were 2 tablespoons of batter. I think came out to 3 points, but it'll be in the clip from my app. And I had unsweetened iced tea with my breakfast instead of orange juice, so I didn't put that in the app. That's a 0 automatically, so I didn't add it. But we just got back from our walk. It's still really early here. I think it's only like 8:30. It's nice and cool, but it's not cold. We did a mile, which is really good. My mother-in-law's 87. It took us 45 minutes. It wasn't a strenuous walk, but it's a walk, and she's able to do it, and got me some steps in, because when I'm staying with her, I'm pretty tied to the house. If she's sitting, I need to sit, because otherwise she feels she needs to be up and doing something. So it's pretty sedentary when we stay here to stay with her for the weekend. But I'm sure there's going to be more, and I might take her out for a walk again later if she's up for it. I don't want to overdo it, but I may have to do another walking video that I can do in the house. I really like the Leslie Sansone walking videos when I'm doing something like this, because I can stay with her and I can still get my walking in, at least some activity. So we'll see how that day goes. But we will see you, well, when I'm the next able to tape, but I'll definitely include a picture of anything I eat, snack, lunch, whatever. But see you later. Hi everybody. So forgive the angle, it's just I don't have much to work with here. So we just had lunch. I had a piece of Meat Lover's pizza. I'm actually going to count it as a piece and a half because they were cut pretty big. I don't know the points on it, but I will put a screenshot right here. I love my mother-in-law dearly. I do, but she's exhausting. She does not stop. For 87 years old, this woman just goes and goes and goes. Her memory is slowly like fading, faltering, I guess. She's convinced the dogs are cats. She's convinced that there's a whole bunch of people coming tomorrow and the only one coming is her caregiver when we leave. She has, it's, you know, it's the same thing, you know, 5, 6, 8 times a day, the same question, the same statement, and, you know, just little things that people normally just pass off as, whatever, they're getting old, but this is not like her. This has never been like her. She can't remember my husband's name. A lot of the times she calls him one of his brother's names, who doesn't even live in the state. She's just, and she, you know, she's good-natured about it all. She gets a little crabby about losing her independence and whatnot, but, you know, not in a mean way, more in a frustrated way. And it's exhausting caring for her, and I understand why the rest of the family, you know, they kind of need their break, and I certainly don't mind doing it. But it reminds me I'm too old to have kids. I'll stick with my puppies, who is, ow, chewing my finger. Oliver. Yeah, it certainly just reminds me I'm too old to have little kids. You know, my kids are grown. We're out of the little kid mode. And being with her, watching her, it just is kind of like watching a couple toddlers just running around constantly until their batteries run out or their engines need to be refilled or whatever. But I love her to pieces. I'm just grateful for her naps. Alright, we'll see you at next eats. If not snack, then dinner. And not sure what it's going to be. It's been whatever she wants for dinners, because we usually cook the dinners and I make breakfast while we're here because it's what she enjoys, and I'll cook almost anything she wants. And the things she does want that aren't very healthy, I try to modify so they're healthier for her. Today she wanted pizza for lunch, so my husband did go pick up the pizza, but that's not something we normally do. Just, she was really adamant. She wanted pizza. So we got pizza. Alright, we'll talk to you later. Ooh, bad lighting. Hi everybody. So for dinner, I made baked pork chops, made roasted potatoes and peppers, and that was the extent of it. I haven't calculated the points, but everything for dinner came from my weeklies. 3, 4, 5, I think it's 8 points, but I'll put a clip here. It's been a long day. We go home tomorrow. We have another 3-hour or so trip ahead of us to get home. We're not going to hit home until at least 4 o'clock, maybe 5. And that yet again, Oliver here is going to be subjected to new environment, new rules, new scheduling, and everything else. So when we get to finally get home, it's going to be another rambunctious playtime for the doggies, I think. But we'll see. So we walked today. That did earn me 4 fit points. She wasn't up. My mother-in-law wasn't up to going for another walk. We did go for a car ride. I think I took, I don't know, a 20-minute cat nap. It was nice, but I really would have liked to have stayed here and taken a cat nap, but, you know, my husband wouldn't go with her by himself. So, all in all, it's been a really good weekend. I love being here, but I just feel like we're cramming a long time into a couple of days, and it'll be another month or so roughly before we're down again, at least 3 weeks before we're down again to do another weekend. But I'll take them when I can get them. You never know how much time you have, and I really do enjoy her. Anyway, we're going to sign off for tonight. I'm going to essentially upload, and then as soon as my mother-in-law crashes, I'm going to bed. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. It'll probably be another traveling vlog, and we'll see what tomorrow's adventures bring.